I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
I like to dissect girls.
This is God.
We have such sights to show you.
Look at me, Damien. It's all for you.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk here.
I see dead red.
Even in hell. Oh, yes. Oh, no tears, please.
Here's Johnny.
Hello and welcome to Coffin Fodder episode 5. I am your host Mike Warby, and I'm joined by Coffin Father Kyle Mickleborough.
That's me.
And Coffin cousin, Brady Silzer.
Hello.
And the bits, he's still doing it. Anyway, we are your weekly horror show where we choose a new movie every week, and one guy gets the pick, and the other guy's got to just suck it up and watch the movie and, see what happens.
That's right.
So this week we are on to a Kyle Mickleborough pick. You had to hear the fake Kyle Mickleborough tell us what the movie was in the last episode. Yeah,
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, something for you to appreciate later. But so we're talking about the 2017 horror comedy The Babysitter, starring Samara Weaving and Bella Thorne, and
Robbie
others.
Amell.
Huh?
Robbie Amell's in the film as well.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Nobody knows who that is.
He was Red Arrow on Green Arrow on Arrow. He's Stephen Amell's
Oh
actual
yeah, the
brother.
handsome dude.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Jacked bro.
Yeah, Jack Bro.
Okay, cool. The Babysitter is a 2017 movie about a precocious young boy, bullied a lot, and the only person who thinks he's cool is this incredibly attractive older babysitter.
Life's tough.
Yeah.
Life's tough.
And yeah, obviously he has a crush on her. That makes just obvious sense because everybody... You guys definitely had a babysitter you had a crush on when you were kids, right?
I didn't because my babysitters were my cousins. And I mean, that'd be weird.
Well,
it'd be weirder to admit to
that's
anyway.
fair.
My babysitters are my grandparents.
But did you have a crush on them?
I kind of.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one who actually got babysat by older, hotter girls.
Yeah. I feel like I missed out.
Yeah, it's a formative experience, certainly.
Yeah. I wish I had it. Maybe it's not too late.
It's never too late.
It's
never too late.
Trying really hard to be like cool and interesting,
Right?
For somebody who's like way older than you and definitely sees through all of your stupid bullshit.
I still feel like that.
But of course, there is a twist to this film.
What a twist!
There's a twist to the movie, and it is that they are a satanic cult, and they do ritual human sacrifice.
Yeah.
So that is our setup for the movie, and so yeah, we start with Cole, who's our relentlessly bullied protagonist.
Yeah.
And we meet his babysitter, B, who shows up during the bullying, actually.
Yeah, she comes to save the day. She's his guardian angel. Boy, is she an angel.
Yeah.
She shows up in her first scene, and goodness gracious.
Well, they know exactly what they're doing.
They do, and that's why I openly talk about it. 'Cause
yeah.
It's there for a reason.
They're literally doing it on purpose, and I think they're doing it so... I mean, obviously, Samara Weaving's very attractive, and... a lot of movies are just gonna, lean in on the eye candy, and we're all here for it anyway. So, but it feels fitting in this movie because it's told all through his point of view.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's very much a young boy's crush on his babysitter. It leans into that hard.
And it's like the fantasy aspect of him. Like he imagines a future where they're together. So he's like. This character, she's like the only, aside from his parents, she's like the only person who's ever nice to him.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's two girls in the film that are nice to him. One
is
his friend his age, and the other one is
the neighbor who lives across the street, who's like his real love interest.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, it's certainly not original, and it's an idea. I'm sure it's been done plenty of times before. I think the reason I picked it is I enjoyed it. It was just a fun movie, start to finish. It starts off stupid and fun and doesn't take itself too seriously, and it kind of just keeps that going through the whole movie.
And you know what it's got going for it that I love so much? Again, it's your previous pick had, and then what, Stay Alive, which is not a great movie. But you know what? They both had one thing in common. Short and sweet.
Right.
Short and sweet.
There's a lot to that.
And I just and like that's this movie about 90-95 minutes at most.
In and out, baby.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah.
I just like to. There's nothing better when you're like, okay, gotta sit down and watch the thing, and you sit down and you're like 90 minutes.
Right.
Love it
Right.
every time.
So, for example, even for the last movie that we talked about, Sinners, that I was here for, 2 hours and 17 minutes. It's not that long, but over 2 hours, you're starting to push it. You better have something to say.
You better have
man.
you
Yeah.
better be doing a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is you start to
Absolutely.
feel it.
Yeah.
If the movie's running on too long, and you're running out of steam,
Yeah.
the audience is starting to feel it
Absolutely.
at that point.
Even good movies can suffer from that, where a little too much on the runtime, and sometimes your thoughts take over and you lose interest in the movie, even if it's for 5 minutes. Something like this that's just fun all the way through, and there's tons going on, and it's made to be that short little action ride thrill movie. It's perfect. It fits just right.
You know what's a fun little coincidence about these two movies? They're both One Crazy Night movies.
Yeah, they are actually.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, totally.
Both Sinners and The Babysitter take place in one night.
They do.
And pretty much everybody dies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's interesting because we didn't know that when we were doing the picks, but it just kind of worked out that way.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle obviously seen Sinners before any of us because he
That's right.
knew it.
Yeah, that's
Mick G told him.
yeah. It's all about McG. The reason we bring up McG is, of course, he was involved with Stay Alive, the Brady's Pick, the best movie ever.
Yeah, it was incredible.
He said it.
Yeah.
He said it.
The thing about Stay Alive is I wanted to not be alive while I was watching it. You know, that's the kind of anyway.
We're not talking about that.
Let's get back. maybe there's another movie we should be talking about, like The Babysitter, for instance. But so yeah, we've only really got through her showing up.
Mm-hmm. She shows up, saves the day. Clearly they're best friends. Clearly he wants to be a lot more than that. This kid is really quite convinced that he's going to marry his babysitter and they're going to live happily ever after.
Unfortunately,
It doesn't go that way.
Unfortunately, she likes to sacrifice little boys to
Yeah.
the devil.
Watching this movie, can I just go for it?
Oh, of course.
So
yeah.
let's take it into where the fun begins, because it starts off, I won't say slow, but it sets the scene, and it sets it up as the babysitter's hanging out, and Cole and B, right? So
Yeah.
Cole's being babysat, they have a great time, and then it comes to be bedtime, and I think his friend from school brings up the question of, she's just bringing in her boyfriend to bang all night, and he says he's going to stay up and find out, because he doesn't want to believe that she's doing those kinds of things. That's his babysitter, man. That's his guardian angel.
Yeah.
So he does stay up, and then things get real.
Well, see, and I imagine you guys both noticed this
Yeah.
right away, that the other obvious victim is also a big geek. Yeah, so as soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, this is a guy she's setting up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
the spin the ball thing. You could tell right as soon as I'm gonna kiss everyone.
Yeah, something fishy's happening with the oddball in the group. I love when it kicks off, though, out of nowhere, and those two knives go into that dude's skull. It's on. It's on, baby.
Well, it was kind of on before when she made out with Bella.
That's different. That's a different kind of on.
Something was on.
Something
Yeah,
was on.
Bella Thorne
Yeah.
makes out with everyone.
Yeah.
I bet she does. No, it's the blood squirting into the skull that gets it going for me.
I also love how they have the chalices just trying to collect the blood and
Yeah.
stuff, getting a bucket.
Yeah. And it's fun, right?
Right, but okay, but I guess we've jumped a little bit at it because we have to set up the fact that her dad, the girl across the street, his other love interest, her dad is divorced dad,
Right.
and he's got the big gnarly car.
Can't forget
And
him.
he's a huge douchebag.
Yeah.
So that car's not long for this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Foreshadowing.
That's the classic telegraph
Yeah.
of like, hey, this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what does he love? This car.
Yeah.
What a shame it would be if something were to happen to this car.
We'll fix that.
Yeah. So
Does anyone know that actor's name? The douche? Because he's been in a lot of
He's done lots of stuff.
he's done lots of stuff. I
Yeah.
couldn't pick
No.
where I got him from.
But typecast douche character.
Absolutely. He's kind of a wiener.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
honestly, I
Mike, you got the notes, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna die throughout the film.
See, I thought he'd come back. It's kind of cool that, it really does just settle into a cast of 8 people throughout the movie, and it gets smaller from there. Yeah.
Again, sort of like Sinners.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
The little cross pollination.
Back-to-back picks.
But
Weird.
another thing I noticed about so far both Kyle picks have someone trying to avoid drinking alcohol.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because
Right.
in this case, he has his own trick to
Yeah.
convince her that he is drinking the alcohol. He
The
throws it in the
difference.
plant.
That's right. The difference is I would never throw away a roofied drink ever. I would always take it. Always.
Oh man, you know how hard it is to get to sleep?
That's right. I want to go nights.
Yeah, fucking give me that, Matt.
Put me to bed.
Just hook me up with the Rohypnol, man. I'm not going to use it on anyone else, just myself.
Just myself. It's date night with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little freaky, get under the covers, snuggle with my blankie,
Yeah, absolutely.
and pass the fuck out.
And since you brought up the scene where kind of everything goes to hell, is that the same scene where she quotes The Godfather? That is,
Yes.
because the kiss.
Yeah, it's
the
actually
kiss.
just before that, I think, right?
Because
Yeah.
the kiss. That's
Yeah.
what the setup for that quote is. She say it's the I knew it was you, Fredo.
Yeah.
You broke my heart. And then Bella Thorne's character is that Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome, hey.
That was a great deal. That's
Yeah.
for me as a person who's like a fervent lover of the Lord of the Rings films. So yeah. So then I noticed. Speaking of, we talked about the stabbing in the head.
Yeah.
I don't expect you guys to actually know the answer to this question.
Yeah.
But I would think it would be a little harder to stab a guy in the head with two.
It would be quite a bit harder. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think.
You'd have to jump. You couldn't just
You'd need
but,
force.
Yeah,
Or it'd be quite
leverage
strong.
And the blood sprays.
I mean, everybody loves a good blood spray.
Yeah.
I like it's not coming out the one side and the guy knocks on the skull and he gets absolutely blasted with blood. Like, that's fun stuff, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good. That's good times.
The guy that happens to, I believe his name's King Bach.
I don't know his name.
He was a big Vine star.
Yeah, absolutely he was. Yeah.
But like he is very funny.
Sure.
In the movie.
In the movie, yeah. That's
In real,
kind of
I don't know his other stuff, but yeah, in the movie,
Yeah.
he's just like small comic relief.
Yeah,
until
absolutely.
he dies,
Until he
when
dies.
he dies, it's funny.
It is, isn't it?
Well, it's even funny after he dies because you get another fun movie quote with "What's in the box?"
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and the movie's just full of shit like that. Just good times, fun. It's a fun horror movie, and I think the bigger part to me is that the reason I chose it for among the many reasons I chose it, it showcases the different sides of horror, right? We've done psychological horror, we've done some really serious drama stuff already. This is comedy. We did Stay Alive, which is a pile of turd.
It was funny for different reasons.
Right, but it's like you can do a lot in the genre of horror. And if this movie doesn't fit comedy horror, I don't know what else would.
Oh,
right? Like, it's comedy
you
horror
can tell
throughout.
just from the premise.
Absolutely.
You can tell that this is going to be
Yeah.
kind of a silly time.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just, I think horror has become, or always was, so flexible, right? You can do a lot of different things. This is a really bubbly, bright movie, but also filled with great kills, tons of blood, lots of action, lots of things happening. It's a good time.
I think that there's sort of like an element to in some ways the grown-up world is the thing that he's scared of, and then all the grown-ups, as soon as his parents, the safe people, are gone, he's stuck with all the other older people,
Right.
and they're not safe.
No, not at all, right? But also it plays, like when you're a kid, man, people that age are scary as shit, right? When you're, let's say, I don't know how old he's supposed to be in this film, any idea?
I think he's supposed to be 12.
Yeah, that seems about
12
right.
or 12 or 13, too old to have a babysitter.
Yeah,
Right,
I think they specifically at one point clarify that he is 12.
Right, so even if, I don't know how old the other people are supposed to be, if they're supposed to be high school seniors or university students, but when you're 13, a kid that's 18 seems real scary to you. They are big and scary and mature. They seem like adults, right?
And they're even scary if they're nice, because you just don't want to say something stupid.
And set them off.
No, no, you just don't want to be. The cardinal sin is to appear uncool.
I guess. Depends on who you are.
So I can confirm I'm the youngest of the podcast, and Kyle
dare
and
you.
Mike scare the shit out of me.
Yeah. It's for different reasons.
We're scary guys.
Yeah. Where's my finger, Brady?
Hello.
Oh my god! But yeah, since you brought up that scene, Bella Thorne does some really funny comic relief stuff in this.
Actually,
the
great,
the after she gets shot,
Yeah.
the I don't want to lose my boob.
Right, I know.
Even though she got shot like right next to her heart.
What did she say? She's like, I can't be a stripper if I have an ugly nipple or something like that.
Yeah.
Like just dumb stuff. Yeah.
And then when later on we get the scene with her and Cole, and he's like, "That's okay. I still think you're pretty." She's like, "You do?"
Yeah. I believed her too. I believed that she was really happy about that.
Really funny ditzy characters.
Oh, her kill is pretty funny too. Like the shotgun, just like
I
was aiming at her, not at you.
Yeah.
Like, so was the babysitter trying to kill her and not Cole?
Right.
Because I feel like she was trying to kill Cole the entire time.
No, I don't.
But
think
like
she's
trying to protect him, but she just wanted his blood.
Yeah, she just wants his blood, and that's the thing.
She was definitely there's maybe you could say that there's like a little
She cared for him.
Right, but she is like when she chases him out of the house and she is firing at him in the street and he is the only one in the street. It's like either she's trying to scare him or
I feel like didn't she say something like that?
She may have it.
I don't remember.
She may have.
Yeah,
but yeah, I guess before we jump too far past that scene, Bella Thorne's character is basically off the table. Mostly after that scene.
Yes.
Because the cops show up shortly after. Cole calls the cops show up. One of the cops, as he's dying, shoots Bella Thorne.
In the boob.
And then, so now we have B still. We have the jock character who is always shirtless because why
always.
not?
You have to be shirtless.
You cannot. Then the eye candy's going both ways,
Yeah,
so you
both
can't
ways.
complain about that.
And I mean, also like the characters are such blatant stereotypes, but in the best way possible. Right?
Yeah.
Let's not skip all the kills either. Like jock dude spearing the cop with the fireplace poker or whatever. Like that's a good one.
Oh, that's super good.
Dead cop. Also, the fact that they killed the cops. Like, I didn't know... When I first watched that, I didn't know what was going to happen at that point. I mean, I guess, how would I? How would anybody? But just to go straight from where they were to, okay, let's just kill the cops and keep going. It's like,
Also, the fact they move the cop car,
Right.
they clean up the bodies,
Right.
and, like, where did they put the bodies and the cop car?
Who knows?
Like, it's...
No, she says later, like, because B's gone for a bit while he's fighting everybody else.
Right.
And then she actually mentions when she comes back that she was getting rid of the cop car and the bodies or whatever.
Yeah, she says it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows where.
But I think there's certainly an element of, like, you're really not supposed to take this movie too seriously.
It's not to be thought about.
Because there's no way that two cops could show up at a place, get shot to death, or get killed with the door open, and then some little cute blonde girl drags their bodies out to the cop car and throws them without leaving any blood stains. It's totally absurd. Like it's.
And as usual, I subject my girlfriend to this crap. And there was 2 points when the first kill happens because she didn't know what was going on. So the dude gets stabbed with the 2 knives in his skull. She immediately understood what we were watching. Her reaction was, "What the fuck?" And then she said many times throughout the movie, "Where is everybody else in the neighborhood?
Yes!
Where is everybody?" And even like it shows at one point his house is on the street and it's just a normal neighborhood with a bunch of nice houses, but then in other times it shows the house and it looks like it's in the middle of a forest, right? Or like it's in the middle of nowhere and there's no one else around.
He has way too big of a backyard to be in
Right,
a suburban
that's what
area.
I mean. When it's in the backyard, it looks like it's just wide open fields everywhere all around him. So it doesn't even care what it's doing.
Right.
Shotguns in the streets.
Yes,
And where is everyone?
And Cole never runs for the door.
Nope, not at once.
Every single time he runs upstairs.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like all you have to do is get away from these people.
Leave. But no, it's Home Alone. It's Home Alone, but more blood.
Ken Marino as the father made me laugh the entire time. He's a funny guy.
He is hilarious. Yeah.
Like him just whining, like being impotent and wanting to bang his like Cole's mom the entire time. It's like
they have to go on sex trips.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
And the fact
so
that B is it B who tells him, or is it the girl across the street, his little friend?
Oh, who tells what? Oh,
who tells him
sex
that
trips? It's his friend. It's the younger friend.
Yeah, she's like, they're going on another sex trip.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Yeah. They have to escape. But being a grown up and a parent, or pretend I'm a grown up, but I am a parent. I understand that you need sex trips.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I'm a good enough parent that I actually watch this with my kids. I had a good feeling though. I had a good feeling. I double checked with Mr. Mickelbauer here to make sure that there's nothing too racy in it, but I was pretty sure. I'm like, this is probably just going to be a bunch of stupid,
just dumb violence.
Yeah, a bunch of dumb violence, and especially my one daughter just loves to watch people bite the dust. Man.
Yeah, I mean, it's killing. Everybody loves killing. As long as there's no sex in the movie, you're good.
And as long as you're not the one being killed or your loved one.
Right. Right.
No comment. The one kill that made me laugh was when Murray girls chasing Cole through like the crawl space, and he finds the firework and shoots at her, and then runs out and locks the cellar door and just sprays bug spray at her, and it explodes. That made me laugh so.
Oh yeah, because I mean, especially because it explodes and she's like, I'm still alive.
Yeah. I'm still alive. Boom, and then
it blows up again.
Beautiful fireworks. Yeah, it blows up twice, right? Yeah.
Because it's the ultra firework and they go off more times than one, so it's fun.
Well, and then shortly after that, he's running away from Shirtless Boy, and then remembers the tip that B gave him in the earlier part of the movie to drop and kick him in the balls. Yeah. Perfect execution.
Well, it's funny, it's funny because the drop actually works.
Yeah.
And then he kicks him in the balls and does nothing.
Yeah. Does a little bit, but then you just get back up.
Yeah.
The one thing, when the bully comes back, like Cole's childhood bully, is like egging the house, and he's like, "Are you gonna take that?
Yeah.
I got your back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to kill you, but I got your back."
I think there's actually a really funny dichotomy between the fact that Cole, these are the characters who are literally trying to kill him, but they're also kind of like his cheerleaders.
Yeah. They want the best for him, but they also, know what we did.
He's such a good
You're
kid.
gonna die.
Well, and that tracks because he actually wasn't the victim that they meant to kill.
Right.
He was meant to be the source of the innocent blood that they could keep pumping it out of him while he's supposed to be passed out. And then they kill the other person and they mix the blood together.
Yes. Yeah, it was never about killing Cole.
Until Cole stayed up too late one night.
Well, and then he saw them commit murder, and now they gotta kill him.
Very possible that I'm thinking too deeply into this, but it's like the fact that he was safe until he forced himself into the adult world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, I didn't even look at that, but you're not wrong. I just didn't even go that far down the road.
Like, he's supposed to be asleep, safe, and nothing would have ever happened to him if he'd just
gone that.
If he'd just taken the shot, like a good little 12-year-old.
So, to all you kids listening, take the alcohol and go to sleep.
Yes.
Or else you will be murdered.
Yes. At the very least, you're going to have a very good night's sleep.
Yes.
And you'll miss all the satanic mischief.
Yeah.
But what if you want to see the satanic mischief?
Well, then you're cold.
Well, and you want the shot too.
Yeah. That is a mystery, though, when you think about it, too. Like, as a kid, you do wonder what the adults are doing when you're sleeping.
It's all you do is wonder about...
What are they doing?
What are the older kids doing? What are the adults doing? What am I missing?
Turns out it's satanic rituals.
So yeah, I think there's some kind of... I don't think they're they're expecting you to be there with your fucking encyclopedia. That's a right word. Yeah. They don't think you're there with your encyclopedia figuring out the nuance, but I'm just a fucking nerd, and
but
I'm always looking for themes.
Well, and even if it's a stupid, silly movie, I'm sure that there's still some thought put into that. I think the movie portrays itself well enough that it shows that some thought has been put into it, and it's not just a big dumb movie, even though it comes off that way. I think McGee really nailed it. Knocked it out of the park with this one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was certainly a fun movie at the very least, and I like the dynamic between Cole and all of the other characters. He doesn't really get much time with John. He doesn't really get he doesn't really get that much time with John, but that's because John also dies very quickly.
Yeah.
So, but aside from that, he gets sort of a unique dynamic with the other three. Even the other girl, because eventually he ends up back in the same room with the girl who's presumed dead, who got shot in the boob.
Yeah.
But he has a different dynamic with each of them.
It's true.
And they all kind of want to kill him.
Yeah.
But he's so likable and innocent that they
all
kind of
guide him.
Yes, they also become mentors for him.
Mentor him.
They mentor him as they're trying to kill him, and that's a very strange.
Here's a life lesson, and here's a knife to the chest.
Yep.
Yes, especially the jock guy who literally has
takes him under his wing. Right?
Literally has him dead for rights. Yeah. And then he's like, "Wait a minute, what's that noise?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Go stand up to that bully."
Absolutely.
You're not going to put up with this.
Nope.
And I guess, yeah, the bully. Ultimately, the bully gets his comeuppance, which is, I guess, nice. But
yeah, he does. What happens to Bully Boy again?
They run over his bike at the end.
Right, well, and that's just
the parents. The parents hit his bike.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Yeah. Right.
The parents hit his bike when they come back.
Actually, I thought the bully kid was gonna get murdered by shirtless Max.
Yeah, I kind of expected them to work together, honestly, and it was going to be a real feel-good movie for a second. But it
Buddy cop,
go
but
that way. Yeah.
Murderer, victim.
Yeah, bully and victim.
Yeah. So when shirtless guy is chasing him, and they get to the treehouse, which, like, in the movie's credit, they set it up. They're planting the seeds for this because they're saying, he's like, "I'm not a little baby anymore. We're taking the treehouse down and everything."
Right.
So you know that the treehouse is unstable.
Yeah.
Because they're literally taking it down. So what happened? We get to the... Oh, yeah, he ends up hanging him.
He does.
Yeah.
That's how he ends up killing him. So
pushes him off the edge or something.
What I was thinking, that whole scene... is like once the guy climbed up to the... Like when he took a couple of the boards off the ladder and then broke up trying to climb up, I'm like, no, you just get up there ahead of him and you kick him in the face as soon as he gets to the top.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, why, Cole, why are you so bad at staying alive?
He's the worst.
That's all I kept... And that's so funny, staying alive. we don't need to...
Yeah, well, we've done it enough.
Yeah, we've done it enough. But
that was the worst at getting away
literally,
from...
every time I was like...
Cole, stop.
I'm like, Cole...
Yeah.
God damn it. I was like, okay, fine, he's 12.
Also, like, okay, we're jumping all over, I know, but when he's under the house, hiding under the tarp, and Sonia, the art girl, is chasing him, he did not have to knock the tarantula off the tarp. You could have just left it alone.
That's what I mean. I'm like, Cole is really bad at staying alive. He's awful at it.
It's because kids are stupid.
Well, great, but I'm just like, I'm like, even as a kid, wouldn't your instinct be to run away, not hide under the house? I don't know. I just thought, but I felt like they were doing a few plot contrivances to keep this story going because he lives in a suburban neighborhood. Like, you can feel... I mean, I guess those are the criticisms I would lobby in this movie, is you can feel the logic bending around the story they're trying to tell to a certain extent, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally, on purpose. Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think this movie... I think it's impervious to criticism.
This guy. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's... You can't look at it too hard.
No.
And then the other good one, too, and I know we're jumping, but we're going to keep jumping, baby. Bella Thorne, the shotgun to the head, and her head absolutely fucking disintegrates. That's what you want, though. That's the Resident Evil effect. Right? That's
the Night of the Living Dead effect.
Yeah, man.
You want, if a shotgun goes off, you want that head to disappear.
Yep. Shotgun means boom. It's the boomstick for a reason. Heads explode.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because I've never fired a gun in real life, but I would like to think that's what would happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
All right. Well, I guess if everybody's dead,
everybody's dead.
Now we're just back to B and Cole. Yeah. So those the two key characters reunited. She tries to proposition him that Cole
for sex.
She basically gives him his dream life.
Right. Yeah.
We could just run away together.
Right.
Just give me some blood once in a while.
Yeah. But the kid's past it, man. Crush over. It's on now. He turns it down.
Yeah. I guess because also he got his little kiss from the neighbor girl.
Yeah. Why go for the old babysitter when they got the...
Sorry, that's actually really funny.
Yeah.
That she's like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm saving you. And she's like, it locks from the inside.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Tries to lock her in the bathroom from the outside, and she's like, it locks from the inside. And he's like, okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Back to me being a hero.
Right, good effort. And I think it's right after that he jumps in the car, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're on the nose.
Douchebag car gets its comeuppance.
Again, that's why you can't pay too much attention to the logic of this movie, because I'm like, how did he flip that car?
Well, he talks about... right, they allude to it. There's a scene setting for everything. Oh my gosh! Right? They set up everything
because he does have the little remote car,
and he talks about getting it
how to do the thing,
corkscrew or whatever he says.
So it was just he was too afraid to drive the car.
That's it.
But now
Now he's ready to do some stunts.
after all the horrible murder attempts and everything, he's living a little bit differently.
Really, it's a coming-of-age story when you're thinking about it.
No, yeah.
He's outgrown his fear. He's outgrown his babysitter.
He's outgrown his bully.
He's outgrown his bully. He's ready to drive cars through houses and squish humans.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, I do what I want.
Yeah.
I've murdered this many people trying to kill me by chance.
And you're next.
So I guess so that takes us right to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So the car has been flipped. It's through the house, and B is trapped under it, presumably to die horribly. We don't see her die.
We do not.
So that could be set up for the sequel. None of us, with the exception of Kyle, none of us have seen the sequel.
That's
so
right. And there is a sequel.
it is the Babysitter Killer Queen. So
Right.
we can't really weigh in on that because only Kyle has seen it. So
Not yet. Jenna Ortega's in it.
I saw that actually when I looked it up.
Yep.
So that
The new Scream Queen.
New Scream Queen.
Yeah.
One of the
One
new
of.
Scream Queens
Mhm.
anyway.
Yep.
One could argue Samara Weaving is in the.
I think she's a Scream Queen too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she absolutely is.
We got a lot of them. They just keep popping up. We got Lauren Levere. We got Micah
Right.
Monroe.
Yeah.
They're
There's
just popping up
tons.
one after another.
Yeah.
But,
We were talking about it before we started. Samara Weaving has done some great horror movies.
Well, Ready or Not is the most obvious example.
It's great. There's plenty, but she's done a good job. I'm a fan. for a number
She
of
is. She's.
reasons.
I know from a horror page I follow that she's been in at least 8 horror movies. So
Isn't that
checks
many?
out. Yeah.
I didn't think it was that many. I thought it was
Yeah.
maybe 5 or 6.
I don't know where she got her break, and I don't know how she got into horror, but
Well-
she's definitely stuck it through.
I'm going to. I haven't checked this out, but I'm going to guess that she's a member of the Weaving family, Hugo Weaving.
Yes.
And so I'm thinking that's how she got her breakout.
Yeah, I
and-
meant more so like what was her first big movie, or maybe she didn't even need one because she's well connected. I don't know.
Anyway, that we're at the end of the movie, and what actually happens after that?
After the parents come home,
And so this is essentially the end of the
that's
movie.
basically
It
the
just
end of the
basically
movie.
cuts off with them on the street.
Pretty much hanging. I believe so.
Yeah, I believe the paramedics are there.
Yeah.
And
It's not. It doesn't paint a great picture of the ending, but it wraps up pretty nicely. I think his little girlfriend, comes out, and his parents show up, and the bullies
Oh, and
are
of
there,
course.
and the bullies cheer him on because now he's a superhero killer. And
So what is that thing they do?
I don't know. That's just in the movie. That's just a big hey, good job, man.
Yeah, because they do like this.
This weird salute.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm like, but we didn't. That wasn't
That was
established.
never-
I'm not
no,
really
no.
sure what that was all about. I actually wanted to ask you guys about that, but since
I
I
have
guess
no
I
idea.
guess
I didn't get it either.
No,
Okay.
I'm not in with the hip kids these days.
no.
It could have been like the
The closest I get was V for Victory, but that is so not a
that's
thing that
yeah, or
teenage boys would be like, yeah, V for Victory.
Yeah.
their
Is it-
Fortnite dancing. It's
That's
like,
kinda,
yeah,
that's
let's
sort of what I pictured. Yeah, was more like that, like a Fortnite.
Yeah,
thing or
it's
something.
probably some
Yeah.
sort of Fortnite emote
Yeah.
or something.
Seems right.
Well, final thoughts, gentlemen. Let's go to Kyle. Let's go to you
Oh, I
first,
get to go
Kyle.
first?
Because you were the man.
I
You're the man of the hour.
I am. Oh boy. 2 steaming McGee's up.
Well, some of those McGee's sure steam. Hey, Brady.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
All right, what did you think?
Tuck me to bed, put me on my pillow. I loved it. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
It was definitely better than Stay Alive, and yes, I will say that.
hmm I kind of purposely did that. Not only is it the same producer director, but also it's similarly themed, and that it's just a dumb horror movie that's just about having fun. And I know, like, we didn't get in a whole deep conversation about it because there really isn't one to be had.
Fun movie.
Yeah, that's it.
I was reading up on the wiki for McGee stuff that he's in most of his films, but he doesn't credit himself. And I was trying to find him the entire time in this film, but there's not that many characters.
Yeah, McGee's just a name to me. I don't know what the man's face looked like.
It's just Ronald McDonald, but he
It's just
doesn't
G.
G.
I'll tell you. I could not tell you a single thing about McGee except from the fact that he makes movies and television shows.
He's a man of mystery.
Yes.
McGee. Even his name.
I ran into him at McDonald's in the Hood,
Yeah.
and he was a real.
McGee.
He was a real
I sometimes
Shut
feel
up,
like
Oh, that was a stupid joke. Okay, well, as for me, I felt like we had some really elastic logic in this movie.
Yes.
And kind of it's good drive, but I still had a good time with it. My kids had a good time with it, so
Good.
I mean, sometimes that's all you need is just 90 minutes of fun.
Yep.
And some good kills.
Yep.
And like, see that I'll give it that over this guy's fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
At least we got to see
At
people.
least you got
Right.
to
At
see.
least we
all
got
the
to
kills.
see people get their heads blown off
Right.
and shit, man.
Yeah. Well, and it's a contrast too to what we've already been doing thus far. We've done some deeper philosophical ones, I guess, or the more psychological side of things, and this doesn't have any of that. It didn't need
It is
No.
yeah. it is your standard
Yeah.
popcorn film.
Absolutely, and that's okay. There's a space for that.
Absolutely, especially when you're just sitting down for 90 minutes and you want to just
Absolutely.
grind that time away,
Absolutely.
crush a few beers,
Yep.
have a
It's
have a hoot of some kind.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good like end of day.
Turn
like,
your brain off.
Yeah, brain
That's what it is.
off. Watch dumb stuff. It's perfect for that.
I watched this movie when I came home,
Mhm.
and it felt so short that I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch another movie right after this."
Right. Yeah.
But I rewatched it because I had such a fun time.
Did you?
And- yeah.
Really?
I took
That's
notes.
awesome, dude. Oh, okay, yeah, but that's awesome.
And then
You motherfucker.
no, there wasn't very many notes.
There's not
like
much to
most of the
take,
notes
yeah.
that you had, I had similar ones. Like
Mhm.
the intros where most of the notes came from, and then the rest are just kills.
It's
and
just kill, 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 kill.
and a movie like that's good. Like you don't have to really pay attention. It's just
As we said, perfect turn your brain off movie and just enjoy the blood, guts, and
Yeah, man.
occasional sexiness.
Yeah.
I guess one would say it's coffin fodder.
You could say that it is coffin
One could
fodder.
say, one could indeed say.
Good
Well,
job.
speaking of coffin fodder and that incredible transition, Brady, what in the absolute fuck are you putting us through next week?
Another video game
No,
movie.
don't you dare.
Brain scan.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're gonna let this one slide, I think. But I think in the future we may have to, for your next episode, we may have to put you to a movie that at least has a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Are we? I haven't looked. I haven't watched it. I haven't seen it. Are we down below 30 again?
We
can do it.
I think we're about 6% higher than Stay
Let's
Alive.
go,
so
let's go.
Expect a bunch of stupidity. If you yourself are stupid enough to come back for more next week.
Hey, I'll be here.
And I'll be here too.
Oh, incredible. Well, that takes us to the end of the show, and we will see you in
7 days.
And until then,
Keep your eyes open.
and we're out.